Yo, it's been a long week, I understand. But it's that time again. Brand new One Piece, brand new chapters, and yeah. If you're not caught up with the One Piece manga, dog, keep it pushing. We got spoilers. Now let's get right into it. We are back in the land of Wano. Big straw hat flag on the front. This is what it means to be Yonko status. But now that I look at it, Momonosuke technically did get the Joy Boy tea before everybody else in the world. Minus Imu and the Gorosei and Vegapunk. I do have this to say about Damaro Black and his crew. First pretending to be Luffy, now pretending to be Kid is crazy. This is extreme glazing. But I do respect their consistency. They don't get very far with what they do, but they are moving at their own pace. If you ask me, I think they need their own training arc. If these boys stop pretending to be other big name pirates and they really honed in on their own abilities and skills, they could make their own name as rookie pirates. They could be the greatest, well, not the greatest rookie pirates, but they could be the new rookie pirates. You know what I'm saying? The hierarchy in the One Piece world has changed. Luffy is at that Yonko status. DeMarco could be that low tier pirate. He could be somebody. He may not be that guy, but he can be somebody. Vegapunk's announcement is still going on. The Marines can't believe anything they're saying. It's like I said before, hearing this while the 5 elders are running around has gotta be crazy. Them boys are not getting off the island with this information, bro. My guy Vegapunk's like, alright, look, bro, I've only had a handful of knowledge to certain things, but with what I've cooked up so far, all I know is that really there's some kind of big war that happened in the past. During this war, Joy Boy went up against the organization now known as the World Government. My guy looking oblivious as hell, pointing to himself like, huh? He talking about me? Yes, bro, you, bitch. He talking about you, fam. You the feds. The more Vegapunk talks about Joy Boy and his time in the voice entry, the more we see the Gorosei crash out. I've said it once, I've said it twice, and I'm gonna say it 3 times now. The 5 elders are Hall of Fame crash outs. And it's funny as hell to me. With every sentence that comes out of Vegapunk's mouth, bro, these boys get different power-ups, and it's Bro said your whole foundation was just 20 people chilling, minding their business, living their lives. There's no human life forms for Marcus to take his anger out on, so he puts out some Conqueror's Haki on the transponder snails. Not only were these just 20 kingdoms that just live their own lives chilling, I don't know what happened. We just got tuned in with the lore. We got the Gear 5 silhouette, assuming this is Joy Boy fighting some other silhouettes, which are some emu looking figures. I look at the little lines on the bottom and I compare them to the lines on the devil fruits of the Gorosei, specifically Saturn, but that's just me. Look at the curly lines on the bottom and then look at the lines on his spider legs. With all this information being revealed, it makes me think that this whole Shanks thing was definitely intentional. Bro knew what he was doing, but that's just me. I don't know, but I know. The rest of the announcement continues saying we can't get into the rest of the sauce. I can only say that it was a set of 2 different ideals. That boy walking around like he out here talking about the old days. He an OG with this. He got first-hand experience. This century-long fight with this ancient civilization had weapons and technology so far ahead, centuries ahead of their own time. Whole lot of century talk going on, man. But that's what I'm here for. It's people like the Mocktown boys and Foxy, man. We out here getting world knowledge and they just hating. But I am gonna say the goatee, the low, that's fire. He needs to get back to them Davy back fights because his ship not looking too good. Shout out my guy Edison. He deserves nothing but the best. Lucci and Kaku are gonna snitch first chance they get. I look at Jinbei replacing Sanji in the Monster Trio thing and I'm like, for the nostalgia, I want to keep it Luffy, Zoro, Sanji. But realistically, Jinbei does have more pirate and field experience than Sanji, you know. He was with the Sun Pirates and also the Whitebeard Pirates and the Big Mom Pirates. I don't know, man. All I'm gonna really say is I'm not against the idea. Bros in the bubble like, you have no purpose, yeah. The last time we seen Juribani and the Giants, they was trying to jump my boy Nezuro, man. It was getting crazy. They was boxing. They was getting toxic. I love it. The Giants both had Nezuro. Juribani said, hold him down. Let me get some licks in. That is forever going to be my favorite Juribani moment. I respect it. But from what I'm seeing so far, I'm ready to say that Nezuro and Warcry may be the strongest of that Gorosei. If her powers didn't run out at the time that it did, she'd have been cooked along with the head of that ship. This right here, though, this is where it starts to get a little bit critical. I know the panel's looking a little tiny. I got you. The way he just calls these people light forms and just casually slices half of punk records. I'm telling y'all, this boy is a different breed. All the Cypher Pole agents, as well as the Seraphim who were trapped in there, are free. But no, all this damage with one slash has got to be crazy. No hockey that I see, just pure swordsmanship. Some people in the world just realize, I'm not built for this sea shit. I got me a nice little island right here, you know what I'm saying? On the seas, you got pirates and sea monsters. I'ma just stay at the crib and chill where it's safe. But in the voice entry, bro, there is a large incident similar to the one that happened to the Lulusia Kingdom that caused the rest of the entire world to sink underwater. This has happened before in the past, and it's going to happen again in the future. Everything that everyone's standing on right now is just remnants and fractions. The revolutionaries can't believe what's going on. When Roger told the world to find his treasure and find the One Piece and everyone went to the seas, I feel like Vegapunk can have these people also want to go underwater and explore these ancient unseen cities that he speaks of. Nojiko don't care about none Vegapunk talk about. And then he tells the whole world, trace back to that one incident that nobody knows about that just happened one day. Nobody knows anything but the fact that the sea level rose by 200 meters. And they like, whoa, 200. Yep, 200. These boys realize with the 5 elders running around that their lives are at stake. Might as well get back to work. Meanwhile, them boys in Mocktown still laughing at us. We get the 2 cents of the people from the Sakura Kingdom. I'm glad to see they're doing well. Do y'all see this child with the apple on her head? The Vegapunk effect is already settling in. She's going to be one of the first people to fully discover everything that's underwater. I love how Vegapunk just continues by dry snitching the Mother Flame. If you hate Wapol, bro, I just want you to know one thing. Wapol is the reason Vivi is here right now. My boy said I done studied everything in meteorology, geology, ecology, and atmospheric science, flexing all his degrees. And I still can't come up with one single conclusion of this being a natural problem. I look at the whole ancient underwater civilizations thing and I realize that we've only explored 5% of our oceans. When I said dry snitching on the Mother Flame, it was only to bring up the ancient weapons. Not only are there ancient weapons, the ancient weapons that I'm talking about, they still out there waiting to be used again. Basically, this 800-year war that I was talking about, it's still going on. If 5 elders have been out here crashing out, I can only imagine what Emu's gonna do. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I'll see y'all next week.